Although the roller bearing is an old technology, it continues to offer new opportunities. For wind turbine operators, for example, critical components like gearboxes and main shaft bearings depend almost entirely on the reliability of the underlying bearing components. Consequently, operators are always looking for ways to further extend the service life of these components and minimize maintenance costs and production losses when equipment is standing still. Today, in addition to its many other engineering steel products, Ovako is a primary supplier of BQ steel, a bearing quality clean steel optimized for fatigue strength. This steel is ideal for roller bearing components in the main shafts and gearboxes of wind turbines, which are expected to virtually last a lifetime. With more than a century's experience in the bearing industry, Ovako has long been a technical partner and leading provider of ultra-clean steel to the world's leading roller bearing manufacturers. Indeed, for 90 years, Ovako was part of SKF until it was spun off in 2005. Over many years, Ovako has demonstrated the superior performance and fatigue strength of roller bearing components based on ultra-clean steel. For the wind turbine, these include rolled rings for the outer and the inner rings of the bearing, as well as bars for the rollers. Ovako also supplies rings for making the cages if the customer chooses steel and not brass for that purpose. Ovako offers high-performance steels that prolong the lifetime of the bearings. The delivered steel quality is very uniform over time, which allows a higher production output by near net shape at the customer and a predictable time interval for maintenance of the bearings. As Ovako continues its research efforts to improve steel quality, it also uses state-of-the-art measuring systems such as ultrasound and electron microscopy to assess and push cleanliness standards even further. Moreover, Ovako's CO2 footprint is significantly less than other steel manufacturers. In fact, due in part to its scrap-based sourcing and other processes, every kilo brings as much as up to 80% lower CO2 emission compared to the world average. Typical refinement processes Ovako's clients chose are soft turning the components to tight tolerances and hardening, followed by hard machining, such as grinding and/or hard turning. These processes might be carried out by the client or through a subcontractor. Finally, the components are assembled for delivery to the customer. This includes lubricants, seals, and electronics, depending on the role of the product. The Minister of Defense praised the efforts of Tinsley Bridge in developing the advanced torsion bar, acknowledging the versatility of the new modified vehicle, its good mobility, and high levels of safety for its crew. This is one example where Ovako has helped support Tinsley Bridge. In fact, Tinsley Bridge, which spun off from British Steel in 1987, and Ovako have had a long and mutually beneficial 20-year relationship. Always seeking a competitive edge, Tinsley Bridge is currently testing a grade of the Ovako IQ steel family, an extra clean steel expected to support and increase the strength of the high-stress torsion bars and high-stress stabilizer bars while lowering the weight, according to Mark Weber, CEO of Tinsley Bridge Limited. Because Ovako has a wide range of experience from other industries, the company has been able to bring that to bear on new ideas and innovations, he added.